Hey! Welcome to 𝙈𝙤𝙙𝙾 podcast. Hey! This is your host, Missy, and welcome to 𝙈𝙤𝙙𝙾 podcast. And tonight, it's my 7th episode, and our topic for tonight is about how does it feel to be unloved? How does it feel to be unloved? So we're going to discuss about the 6 reasons why and the 10 ways on how to fix it. And yeah, I'm back. And how does it feel to be unloved? Ano nga ba yung feeling na hindi ka mahal ng taong mahal mo? This topic is not only just for girlfriend, boyfriend, love, relationship, but this includes also the relationship with your parents, with your family, your friends, your best friends. And how does it feel to be unloved? So do you feel unloved and unwanted all the time? So here are the 6 reasons to understand why you're feeling that way and the 10 easy ways to fix it for good. There are so many reasons why a people may feel unloved, and it's not always because someone forgot to show them love. Loving someone is a two-way street, which means that being unloved is not just one person's fault. When you talk about love, it is a feeling that is expressed and acknowledged. In order for that to happen, someone has to express it and someone has to receive it. In terms of feeling unloved, most people will assume that it's because no one is giving them love. Sometimes it's true, while other times it's safe to say that you may be feeling unloved because you're not seeing the love around you. So why you feel unloved? So in order to know if you really are unloved, let's look on why you would think that it in the first place. Before anything else, ask yourself these questions so you can see where this feeling of lost is coming from. So the first question is, do you feel unloved by a specific person? A crush, a date, a family member, a friend? Question number 2. Or do you feel that absolutely no one loves you? Like you feel you have no one at all? Question number 3 is, do you feel unloved because you are being ignored? People are busy, insensitive, or destructive. Number 4 is, do you feel unloved because the people around you don't understand you? You're having trouble explaining what you're going through. Number 5 is, do you feel unloved because you think you're unlovable? Insecurities, self-doubt, body shaming. Number 6, or do you feel unloved because you don't see that you are worthy of love? So failure to see that love still exists and that you just have to open your eyes to see it. If you said yes to the question 1, 3, and 5, the problem is with you. And if you said yes to the question 2, 4, or 6, it may be time to talk to someone about it, meaning your partner, your family, or even your friends. Feeling unloved because you're not getting what you expected is a normal reaction, but not something that you should take to heart. Some people don't understand why you feel that way, but they do know that it's because they're not getting the love they think they deserve. Feeling unloved because you see the world as a place without love. On the other hand, it is more serious. If someone thinks that there's no hope of finding love where they stand, it's possible that it could lead to direct consequences, both physical and emotional. So how do people show love? Before you decide that you are truly unloved, let's look first at how people show love. Maybe you'll see that someone really does love you, but you were just a little sidetracked because of the conflict you've been feeling with yourself. If you truly believe that none of the ways people show love is applicable to you, then there's a way to change that, and we're here to help you. So first, when they do the little things, put it in perspective, can turn out to be really huge gestures of love. When someone prepares your food or gives you the other half of a sandwich, you can call it a gesture that's not made out of love, but probably because you are loved. Number 2, when they give you a little bit of more of their time. Time is actually a very valuable commodity. You may think that anyone can give more than enough of it, but setting some aside just for you is already a big deal. Appreciate it and learn how to accept that sometimes love is giving anything that you can aside from affection. The third is when they listen. When a person listens to you, it means that they are interested in what you have to say, no matter what it is. That sort of attention is important. Because when no one listens, your cries for help will never be heard. An open mind and a shoulder to cry on can make up for love that is not being felt. Fourth is when they try to help. Some think that people who try to help can make things worse, like the ones who tell you to look at the bright side and see the silver lining. Minimizing the importance of your feelings is one of the biggest mistakes that people make. Although some don't understand what exactly it is you're going through, while their willingness to help is an evidence enough that they are showing love, unless they're not really listening. The fifth is when they present or try their best to be available when you need them in the most. Being there for you is already an act done out of love. They could be somewhere else, but something is drawing them back to you, especially when they feel that you need saving. It could be pity, guilty, or even shame that pushes people to be there, but in the end, it all goes back to how much they care about you. So what can you do to stop feeling unloved? If you feel that no one loves you, or if you can't resolve yourself to appreciate the people who do, you need to do something about it very soon. It may seem like a shallow to some, but feeling unloved is quite serious, especially if it manifests as something that can damage you emotionally. So here's what you need to do. First is start doing things for yourself. Stop doing things to make people love you. Do it because you want to give love away. After that, it's only a matter of time before it comes back to you tenfold. Second is eat well, exercise, and meditate. Focus on doing things that makes you healthy. Love your body in the first step. Loving your mind comes next. Eat well, exercise, and meditate. Third is give without expecting anything in return. When you start to give without asking for anything back, you will see a huge change in how you feel. You'll become happier and more in tune with yourself, and finally see how being unloved pales in comparison to being the barrier of love. So fourth is show appreciation. Value the little things that come your way, whether it's a smile from a stranger or helping a hand at the grocery store. People do good things all the time. You just have to appreciate it when it happens. So fifth, do not aim to hurt at any cost. The more you hurt people, the less love you will receive. That contributes a lot to why people feel unloved. They don't realize that while they're demanding love, they're also keeping others from the happiness that those people deserve. So 6, do not beg, demand to be loved or ask. Fourthly, taking love is never an option. When you do, you're pushing people to love you. That's not how it works at all. Love is freely given and should not be seized for the taking. 7 is, do not look for love in the wrong places or from the wrong people. One of the biggest reason why people don't find love is because they keep pushing for a love that it's not there. It could be abusive partners, bad family members, or even friends who have moved on. So do not look for love in the wrong place or from the wrong people. So 8 is, look at those who love you unconditionally. There are other ways to find love, and it's not just with the people close to you. There are many people who show love to their fellow men without needing a reason. You just have to open yourself up to them. If you don't see it that way, there's always a higher power to turn to. 9 is, do not reject those who love you. Stop pushing people away. Feeling unloved makes us feel despair, which then blinds us to those who are willing to show us their love. Just stop for a minute and look at the people who are there for you. So last, number 10, look for people who love, are in love, and are spreading love. If you haven't found love yet, you can still go look for it where it exists. The alone is enough for a motivation to keep yourself up to the possibilities. Look at a happy couple, a kid playing with his dog, or a pride parade. Love is all around. Remember that. So feeling unloved is one of the worst feelings you can have. But before you forget that love feels like, always remember that it's everywhere. And if you still can't find it, just try to follow some advice, and you'll quickly find love where least you expect it from you. And yeah, that was the 6th reasons why you're feeling unloved, and the 10 ways on how to fix it. So the 10 ways to fix it is: start doing things for yourself. Second is eat well, exercise, and meditate. So 3 is give without expecting anything in return. 4 is show appreciation. 5th is do not aim to hurt at any cost. 6 is do not beg, demand to be loved or asked. 7 is do not look for love in the wrong places or from the wrong people. 8 is look at those who love you unconditionally. 9 is do not reject those who love you. And 10, look for the people who love, are in love, and are spreading love. And the 6 reasons why you feel unloved is do you feel unloved by a specific person? Or do you feel that absolutely no one loves you? Number 2. Number 3 is do you feel unloved because you're being ignored? Number 4, or do you feel unloved because the people around you don't understand you? 5th is do you feel unloved because you think you are unlovable? And the last reason why you are feeling unloved because do you feel unloved because you don't see that you are worthy of love? So ayan. Yung mga reasons and how to fix being unloved by someone. So, yes, I got answers from my friends doon sa tanong ko na how does it feels to be unloved. So, the first question is from my friend Ava. Sabi ni Ava, nakakapag-low daw ng esteem. Bakit? Kasi hinahanap mo kung anong wala sa'yo. Insecure ka sa iba at biniblame mo yung sarili mo na you are not good enough to be loved. Ouch. Yan yung answer ni Ava. Thank you, Ava, for your answer. And the second answer is from Angelique. Sabi niya, syempre masakit kasi iniisip mo na hindi ka worth it na mahalin. Nakakapag-overthink ka kung may kulang ba sa'yo, low self-confidence, and yung trust mo sa self mo. At may mga doubts ka sa beauty mo or sa purpose mo. And conscious ka palagi on how you dressed, how you look. Kasi malaki yung impact ng love sa buhay natin. Malaki yung role ng love sa sarili natin, lalo na sa self-confidence natin. Pero mas mahirap if you feel sad and unloved for yourself, because that's the moment you overthink everything, which is not right. And ang mafe-feel ko sa unlove is parang lost ka. It's lost. And that answer is from Angelique. Thank you, Angelique, for your answer. And yes, how does it feels to be unloved? Para sa akin, how does it feels to be unloved? Syempre masakit na you feel unloved by the person you're loving, that you love the most. Masakit siya kasi you are wanting or you're longing for the love na gusto mo ma-feel or gusto mo rin ma-achieve o achieve. But, what you have, yung kailangan mong gawin is just to be yourself. Na kahit hindi mo mararanasan yung pagmamahal na galing sa kanya, you need to be yourself, be happy, be strong. Ipakita mo na lang sa kanya na kaya mo kahit walang pagmamahal, or kaya mo na wala siya, ganun na lang, no? Kasi yung mini-mean ko is from the people you love the most is from your girlfriend-boyfriend relationship. Masakit naman siya talaga if nakita nyo yung post ko sa IG about the song. I'm really sure na makarelate yung iba, no? And yeah, hindi na ako masyado makapag-explain about how you feel unloved. Kasi, I have a lot of friends and I'm really grateful and happy to have them in my life. Lalo na yung mga best friends ko na palaging nandyan para sa akin. Yung mga family ko, yung papa ko, yung mama ko, and also my brother. I'm really happy that they are there to support me, no? And yung advice ko na lang sa mga tao na nafe-feel nila na hindi sila mahal ng mga taong mahal nila or gusto nila is that stay strong. Stay strong. Oo naman, stay strong. Kahit na nakakapag-low siya ng self-confidence, siya ng self-esteem natin. If you have time, or just try to talk with that people. No? Or the best advice that I can do or I can say is that you love yourself first. Yan naman talaga eh. Love yourself first. Kasi kapag hindi mo mahal yung sarili mo, hindi mo mabibigay yung pagmamahal na kailangan mo ibigay sa iba. Am I right? Ewan ko. Basta yun. Para sa akin, no, love yourself. Kasi if mahal mo yung sarili mo, you will be truly happy. You will truly magiging happy ka talaga once you love yourself. Kasi if hindi mo mahal sarili mo, kulang yung pagmamahal mo sa sarili mo. Kulang din yung pagmamahal na maibibigay or maiaalay mo sa taong mahal mo, 'di ba? Parang ganun. So ayan, maraming akong chika, no? So yan, yung topic natin ngayong gabi is how to unlove. How does it feels to be unloved? Sana may naibahagi ako, may natutunan kayo sa topic ngayong gabi. I know some of the people can relate to this, and thank you for dropping by and listening to this podcast now. I'm really happy that you're here and listening right now. You can still follow me on Spotify. You can still listen and follow me on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor.fm. Syempre, follow me on my social media accounts, on my Facebook page, IG page, Twitter, and syempre, to keep you more updated, follow nyo ako doon. And yeah, thank you so much to all who have dropped by here and listen to this podcast tonight. I'm really happy. I'm really hoping, no, na magiging happy kayo sa buhay nyo. And someday, sooner or later, you will be loved by someone na mahal nyo rin. And yeah, I'm going to end it up here, and good night.